It's a weird thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you feel like if you buy into it, you're being a dupe. You're getting duped. You know, oh, they got you. They got you with that nonsense. What'd they get you with that Mormonism shit? Yeah, you think you're going to get your own planet when you die, stupid?
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If you're going to pick one.
I have a friend in California, and she was a Mormon for a long time, and she decided to stop being a Mormon. And when she decided to stop being a Mormon, one of the craziest things that she said was, she goes, I realized that I was way more vulnerable to like weird culty stuff, like spirituality and yoga and that kind. She goes, I felt like because I'd accepted devout Mormonism my whole life, I hadn't questioned anything. That as an adult, question like she left. I think she left in her late 30s or 40s. So as an adult, like she just became vulnerable to like kind of hucksters, energy healers, and that kind of shit. Like it seemed like, oh, that makes sense. Like that's what I'm looking. Like there's a fucking program in our head where we want to believe nonsense. And whether that program is attached to the Republican Party or whether it's attached to being a fucking Buddhist or being a... Did you see the Dalai Lama sucking on that kid's tongue?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Could you...
Slurping a boy tongue?
In front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like
a whole bunch of people.
What the fuck?
You thought you were going to get away with this?
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I watched it. I was like, this is wild.
Oh.
I remember they tried to cancel him a few years back because he was talking about marriage, and they said, you took a vow of celibacy. Like, how do you feel about this? And he's like, I have so many friends, and they're married, and then they get divorced, and they're not happy, and then the woman takes all their money. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And this woman said something to the tune of, well, some women, they make money too. He's like, oh, good one.
High five.
It was something, oh, sure.
Yeah. Now I've heard everything, lady.
It was one of those fucking, it was a weird interview, man. But it was weird. Like, he's like parroting out these tropes.
Right.
About marriage and divorce. And it's really funny. It's like, because some of them fail. But this is supposed to be a spiritual leader.
Right. He's supposed to be like completely ascended and bigger than any thought.
He's supposed to be saying that some marriages are wonderful and beautiful, because they are.
Right.
Like, for him to say, oh, what I heard is they take your money.
Yeah. Well, it's like your dad's friend who doesn't get laid anymore. You ever hang out with him at the bar?
Yeah, but your dad's friend who doesn't get laid anymore doesn't have a video of him sucking on a kid's tongue.
He might.
Like, what the fuck, man?
It's probably a VHS tape. he's got on Laserdisc.
What, did they record? I don't think Laserdisc record.
I have no idea.
I don't think they did. That's hilarious.
The Dalai Lama also said at one point, he was like, we got to keep Europe for Europeans.
Yeah, I heard that
like
too.
Too many refugees are coming in.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck are you saying, man?
Like, hey, Dalai Lama, just let the kids sit on your lap. That's enough.
Yeah, hey, dude, how about don't do that?
Quit smooching the kids in general.
Yeah, don't tell a kid to suck your tongue.
Yeah.
Is there
especially not on camera?
That seems like there should be jail time for something like that. Like, what is that?
I don't think he can get in trouble.
In Tibet, sticking out one's tongue is known as a traditional greeting, stemming from a 9th century myth about an unpopular king with a black tongue.
His tongue was doing blackface. When the king died,
the Tibetans revealing their tongues to show they had to become his incarnate. Whoa. Tongue sucking does not to be a part of the tradition. That's where you crossed the line. Yeah. If they just stuck tongues at each other, bro, you would have skated scot-free.
The PR team is working hard spin on that one.
Hard spin. Wait till Rachel Maddow gets a hold of it.
I know.
She'll find a way.
It happened in February, and it came out like a couple days ago, which is kind of weird.
So it's a hit campaign against the Lama?
Yeah, it's like a few weeks old.
I saw him talk once.
Sometimes it just takes a while for something like that to catch.
Oh,
sometimes.
Yeah.
But today...
I mean, if it was Don Lemon, I would say, yeah, they're trying to get rid of him. But is the Dalai Lama...
Yeah, I don't think they can get him out.
I have no idea why it came out.
How do you get out the Dalai Lama? Dalai Lama was born like if it was like I don't even mean to pick on Don Lemon. I mean saying in like someone who's on television. It was some like, but even then, it's like people if that information's available, like if someone look how many people were there.
Yeah,
that's obviously like a cell phone footage, right? Is that what it is?
Well, it was a fundraiser for some kind of like Indian tech company.
How wild!
Yeah,
how wild! Just be kissing a kid in front of everybody,
which is already too much.
Tongue kissing.
Yeah.
Suck on my tongue. What are you talking about?
I've never had a kid that close to my own face where I could say, suck on my tongue.
Isn't it interesting? it's interesting, like what we choose to consider intimate contact, because hands. Like if he had that boy's hand in his hand and he put his hand over it and said, "I wish you a wonderful, happy life.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful human being, and just go out there and be kind to everybody." Everybody, that's cool.
It's a sweet gesture.
Yeah, it's a sweet gesture. When you like fully hug someone, you can hug them for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
But you gotta let go.
You
can't like stand there for 10 minutes just like rubbing their back. People go, hey, Dalai Lama, let the kid go.
Hey, your robe
you
is getting
violated
tinted,
the
Dalai.
time. Yeah, you broke the time clock. There's a time clock that goes when someone hugs. You get like a real good friend, it's like you got like a 10-second countdown.
Let it linger.
10-second countdown. 10 seconds is a long time to be hugging someone.
Oh, it's a
like,
lot.
Ready? Here's 10 seconds. And go.
So here we are. We're touching chest to chest. Our genitals are near each other. I can
still hugging.
smell your neck right now.
We're still hugging.
Uh-huh.
All right, now we're done hugging.
Oh, man.
That's a kind of a hug.
That's a
But
long
I've done that. I've done a 10-second hug with a good friend.
Sure, it feels good.
But now with a little boy that I don't know in the middle of nowhere.
Also, how did that boy get
Dude,
in
don't
there?
show me this. I don't want to see this again.
Oh,
I don't want to see this. That boy would snap back like a cobra ready to fucking strike.
Yeah.
He's like, why are you making me suck your tongue, you old fucking weirdo?
it's like when the noodle hits your lips finally, and it like snaps like the sound.
But what I'm getting at is like it's interesting that like kissing is such an intimate act. Like it clearly is. But I wonder how that even got started. Like people's breath must have been horrible.
Oh,
back in the
terrible.
day.
Rotting meat in there.
Oh God, no dentists.
Yeah,
your
just-
teeth all fell out.
Uh-huh.
And they got knocked out. You probably got infections from cracked teeth from getting hit with a rock.
Uh-huh.